What is the most serious issue your community will face in the coming years, and how should the village board respond to it?
I don't know if I could actually categorize the most serious issue, but I think we have a variety of issues, and one of them would be our aging infrastructure. I think we do a real admirable job of pacing out repairs and replacement of village property and equipment. But I think there's some bigger issues, like our water tower issue. We have, as Ann mentioned, we have a leaking water tower, a water tower that's 80 plus years old, and there's a plan to replace it. That follows our, I would say, incredible replacement of our water service lines that used to come through Harvey. Now they actually come from Hammond, and it was a huge project, the largest public works project I think that we've ever had, and it was completely funded in cash. And I'm hoping that the water tower program, which will happen in the next few years, we've already started plans for it, but I'm hoping that it too is handled the same way, responsibly, on time, hopefully under budget, but hopefully paid for.
I think in addition, I think Jay made a lot of good points there in terms of the infrastructure, and I agree with him on that. I think another issue that is going to come down the pike and that we're gonna have to be very, very careful of how we handle is the casino coming into town. I think the casino brings some great opportunities with it, but it also, we need to be very cautious in how we proceed with it. I've done a lot of research into casinos, and I've spoken with village managers, police chiefs, and economic development people in communities that have similar to ours that have brought in casinos. And I keep hearing the same stories from them, which is it can be very good, but you have to be really smart and very, very intentional in the way you do your economic development beyond just the casino. So I think as a community, we're gonna need to make sure that we are making good decisions, and we're gonna need to have constant communication with the residents and the businesses to make sure that everything is being handled in the most judicious and best way to ensure our future success.
Beyond specific issues, many of which have been mentioned, I think one of the best things we can do as a board is to continue to evolve and listen and evolve. Oftentimes we make plans, and as well-intended as they may be, you have a plan in place, and it's important when we see that it's not going in the direction that it needs to go to for our community, that we take a step back and start listening and start making the changes that we need to make. I do know one of the things that we can continue to strengthen is the retention of small businesses. We do a great job of attracting businesses, and could probably do a better job of keeping them here and providing a way for them to continue to grow and prosper in the community that we all love so much.
It's so hard to predict what's gonna come up next. No one predicted the COVID pandemic and how it would change our lives so much. But the village weathered it, and weathered it well, and is still very strong financially. And that is, I attribute that to some very strong leadership, very responsible use of public funds. And I think that if we continue to do that, which is what I hope to do as part of the village board, continue to act responsibly, continue to take care of the residents, and behave in a responsible manner, we can weather any other troubles that come our way. I do, like Ann mentioned, hear a lot from the residents about the concerns with the casino coming, and whether that will bring crime and traffic in the future. I did have a conversation with Chief McGrath about that, and I asked her what her plans are, and she is working on plans to address those issues. She's meeting with other departments who have casinos in their areas to see what kind of problems they face and what can be done to head anything off, since we know we're gonna be in that situation.
Question number